welcome. I'm Lachlan from Steps to Greatness. Now today I'm going to talk about a very controversial topic, eating carbs. The forbidden word, the one that, makes you fat. But I'm actually going to cover a few, taboo topics, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a brief outline on how to eat so that you can have the things you enjoy while still burning fat. Doesn't that sound appealing to you? It certainly does to me. So what we're going to run through is an eating concept as such. Not breaking it down into meal plans, but just a basic overview of things you can do to eat better. And these are going to make a big difference in terms of energy levels, fat burning production, how you feel, how you look, anti-aging benefits, all that kind of good stuff. So let's dive into the good things. So we're going to start by skipping breakfast. I know, calm down. People, step back. He said it, he went there, I know. Everybody's heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That is false. Now, if you look at a lot of the studies that are coming out these days, they're actually recommending to flip the concept that has been touted for so many years. What they actually recommend is little to no breakfast, medium lunch, big dinner. That's the way it should be, and it has so many more physiological benefits than I could explain in this video. So we're just going to briefly touch on that. So, skip breakfast. You'll find that you have more energy, you'll burn more fat, and the fasting period of 16 hours will help with anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, keep you healthier, fight off diseases, all that kind of stuff. So it's a really great thing to do. If you find you need something first thing in the morning, a black coffee or a black tea or green tea is the way to go. No milk, no sugar. So next we're coming to lunch. Lunch is a really important one. This is the critical meal. It's the clinch pin of the whole thing. So make sure you pay attention to this one. So what we're going to do on this one is, I want you to have a good protein source, a decent fat source, and some salad. It's that simple. So protein source, we're talking, pretty much any kind of meat, beef, steak, turkey, chicken, eggs, fish, doesn't matter. Pick what you want. Have a good, decent serving of protein. Next, you want a good fat source. Fish and eggs doubles up as protein and fat sources, so they're a really good option. Other things you can do is a small handful of nuts, avocado, olive oil, coconut oil. Those kinds of things are really good. Now, we don't want to go too nuts on them, we just want to have a small portion of it. And then you can go wild to your heart's content on the salad. So anything that's green and leafy, and then other things like capsicum, tomatoes, carrots, all that kind of stuff. As long as you're staying away from vegetables that are usually like potatoes, sweet potato, pumpkin, that kind of stuff, we don't want to do them. Stay away from them. Critical point, stay away from the potato. We will get to them. Then we're heading into dinner. And again, I'm going to get into that taboo subject. I'm going to get into that forbidden thing. We're going to have carbs for dinner. I know. Here it is. You're freaking out. You're losing your mind. Every expert you've ever met has told you that you cannot eat carbs. They will make you fat, especially after 6 p.m. at night. They are a no-no. Well, they're wrong. Carbs are really important. They're important for your energy source, they're important for your brain function, and all those kinds of things. So what the carbs are going to do at night is you're going to spike up a little bit, you're going to come down, you're going to go to sleep better. You're catching on that sleep might be important. This is the third time I've mentioned it in a series of videos. So that's a really important thing. It'll also give you energy for your brain to function the next day. So, that's a great thing too. We don't want anybody going crazy from lack of carbs. I've been there, I've seen it, it's not pleasant. Avoid it at all costs. Alright? So that's how we're going to push forward on that. So, how you structure your dinner. We need a good protein source. Always need a good protein source with every meal. It doesn't matter what meal it is, protein, protein, protein. You can never eat too much protein. If you have too much, you'll just pee it out. You can't store it as fat. That's where all the low carb diets come from. So we're going to go with that. You want to have vegetables. Vegetables are just always good. And then you want to have a carb source. So we're going to have things like potato, sweet potato, pumpkin, brown rice, pasta, basmati rice, jasmine rice, those kinds of things. Good quality sources of carbs. But at the same point, this kind of eating concept does give you some leeway. You can go out for dinner and have those things that you desire. So you can have that bit of bread, you can have that dessert that you want. Obviously, we don't want you to do that every night, and yes, we don't want you to go nuts with it, but it does give you the leeway to get away with that and still continue to burn more fat. So, now that I've blown your minds with these taboo, out of control, the guy's a nutcase eating suggestions, give it a go. I know it's going to make a difference for you. It's what I do with all my clients in my studio. So, that's all I have for you. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day.